Bruh, this is bad, man. This is bad news for Kamala Harris. Things are so bad for her that even Barack Hussein Obama and Beijing Biden know it. Now, guys, they were at Ethel Kennedy's funeral, and the cameras were on them. And there was a lip reader that translated what they were saying. They were actually talking about Kamala Harris, and boy, they know it's over, guys. They know it is over. Why do you guys think that Kamala Harris is going on all these different outlets, giving interviews and stuff? And that Fox News interview was a disaster. The polls, the betting markets are all in favor of Trump. The closer we get to Election Day, guys, the more he is winning. And these polls, guys, because you're going to look at the polls, got to remember, guys, a lot of these polls are left-leaning polls. It's probably worse than that. Yeah, Kamala Harris is getting beat down badly right now, it seems. But hey, shout out to Joe Biden, man. If she loses, man, Joe Biden would have done Trump an immense favor by putting her up there. I said it, guys, she is the weakest candidate to ever be, quote unquote, nominated for the presidency. Remember, nobody voted for her. She was a coup candidate, and that was on Joe Biden's FU to the Democrats. Remember, it took Barack Hussein Obama almost a week to endorse Kamala Harris. So, folks, let's go ahead and dive in to this right here. And by the way, guys, remember live stream is today. Make sure you guys become channel members and you can get access to the member stream. Check this out, guys. Biden tells Obama, quote, "She's not as strong as me." And ex-pres agrees. That's true at Ethel Kennedy service. Now, I'm not a lip reader, guys. I know people that can do it. I actually knew when I was in college back in the 90s. I was friends with a girl. She was definitely hearing impaired, and she would read lips. So there's definitely people that can do it. Now, Bill Clinton is right there, but he's not really a part of this conversation here at all. Let's go and play this, guys, right here. Now, this says this is what Biden said to Obama at Ethel Kennedy's funeral recording to a lip reader. Now, they're going to put the words on here. I'm just going to go ahead and read the translation. No, Obama says, no, that's not on. Or did he mean it? I don't know. Now, Obama says something is, they couldn't make it out. Then he says, think it's important that we have some time together. We will take it. I need to go back because that we'll take it at value. And Biden says, yes, that's right. Maybe we can. She's not as strong as me. Obama then says, I know that's true. Then Obama says, we have time. Beijing Biden then says, yeah, we'll get it in time. Man, that's bad, man. That is bad news right there for Kamala Harris. Even Dementia Joe knows she's in trouble. Now, Biden was bad, guys. Make no mistake about it. He was a terrible candidate back in 2020. Absolutely terrible. And he wasn't even campaigning. And then Kamala Harris, 2024, thought she could actually use the same strategy as Joe Biden. Didn't work out. You know what? Maybe she should actually stay in the basement because I believe her odds would have been better if she stayed in the basement, because when she talks, her poll numbers go down. That wasn't the case of Biden, man. Biden, like I said, a terrible candidate, but he is way better than Kamala Harris. Way better. I mean, she is a disaster, guys. And Barack Obama and Joe Biden know it. Man, this is, now to give some context here, it does say here the dialogue was translated for the Post by Jeremy Freeman, a London-based forensic lip reader. So this guy's a pro who was born deaf. So like I told you about my friend, she was born hearing impaired, and she would actually go to class, and she would actually have a sign reader. Now, she can actually hear somewhat, but when we would actually talk to each other, she would just read my lips. So she understood what I was saying. I can understand her, of course. I mean, I'm not hearing impaired. So she knows how to read lips too. Now, it says this guy right here was born deaf and for 16 years had served as a University College London certified expert witness for litigants, the police, and journalists. So this guy's just not making it up. Not making it up. Although Harris's name was not included in Freeman's transcription, it's unclear to whom else the conversation could have pertained. I think it's clear, man. That was clearly they were talking about Kamala Harris. I mean, we're only weeks away from the election. Early voting is going to be starting out here in Texas. I believe like Tennessee, early voting has already started. Yeah, people are voting right now. And yeah, she is falling apart. Falling apart. Now, jump over here to the polls, man. Look at this, guys. Trump is up now. Remember, left-leaning polls in this too. He's up 0.8 in aggregate in the battleground states. He's now taking lead in Nevada, Arizona, 1.4 points. And in Nevada, man, they were actually really saying that Kamala Harris is in lead. Now, Trump was actually in the lead in Nevada for like forever. Then apparently she was making a quote unquote comeback and took the lead. And also, by the way, Wisconsin, they had Wisconsin going to her. Now, look at this. This is how bad it is. Michigan, out of the Rust Belt states, that is the most liberal. Trump is up by almost a point. Trump has never led in any of these states in the polls before. None. And they got him up in Michigan. All new polls in Michigan, Trump is up in every single one. Now, they do have a tie. Rasmussen, who's pretty good. They actually do have a tie. But I was actually watching that video. I believe they said that they may be actually underestimating Trump support in this particular poll here. But let's go back over here. And let's go to Wisconsin. Okay, so Wisconsin right here. Yeah, Rasmussen has Trump up by 2. Quinnipiac, Trump by 2. And really, Rasmussen has the most recent poll. I mean, today's the 18th. These other polls are from like the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And one thing I also noticed, guys, we don't have as many polls overall as he did in 2020. Now, of course, Kamala Harris was not the nominee for the Democrats the whole time. But also, these pollsters, man, they seem to hold on to their polls if they're bad. That's why these candidates have their own internal polls. President Trump says he's up by a lot. I believe that. Kamala Harris's people are freaking out. Kamala Harris did say she was the underdog. I give her credit for that, because she definitely is. She really, really is, man. Look at this. This is when Joe Biden withdrew. And the day Joe Biden was forced out, Trump was up by like 4. Kamala Harris comes in, and Trump was still up by like 3. in the battlegrounds. And then, as we all knew, and I'm not exactly sure when what was the DNC convention? All right, they're pretty much tied right there. But then, right here, Harris starts taking that lead right there. And then she's been up. She's up by like a point. Now, this is just the battlegrounds here. And then, now Trump is separating now. He's separating. Now, when it comes to overall, I believe they have Kamala Harris in the national vote by 1.6. That's not good because Hillary is up by 7, Beijing Biden by 8.9. Remember, Hillary lost. She lost. I believe Trump is going for this popular vote. Trump is going for that popular vote, folks. And I believe, because these polls have been way off, probably by an average of like 4. If the polls are off, President Trump is winning the popular vote, folks. He is winning the popular vote. And I really do want him to win the popular vote. That's why Trump is out there in California. He's out there in New York, because the only reason why Democrats end up winning the popular vote really is because of California, man. California is a one-party state. If he can actually switch that around some, now you know he's not going to win California. Probably not going to win New York either, even though I believe New York is definitely going to be closer. That state doesn't look like it's actually going to go solid blue. And it's been going solid blue forever for Democrats. But they have, man, what do you guys think of this here? Barack Obama and Beijing Biden know that, man, Kamala is cooked. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.